Lunch Lounge is now open on Radio Woodstock 100.1.
Very special Lunch Lounge today. It is November, and it is Epilepsy Awareness Month. So I have some guests in the studio with me. Erica DeNicola, the health educator for the Epilepsy Foundation of Northeastern New York, is here. And Stephen and Pam Piorkowski are here as well. Stephen's name is probably familiar to some people out there. He makes these great requests every day. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
So tell me about Epilepsy Awareness Month.
So basically, just like any other cause, it's a month where we devote all of our efforts to raising awareness about epilepsy. Unfortunately, it's very common and not a lot of people really know all that much about it. So that's what we devote this month to, especially, although we have awareness events and things like that throughout the year as well.
Yeah. What are some common misconceptions about epilepsy?
Well, back in the day, people used to think that epilepsy was people being possessed.
Is it not?
It is not. It's a neurological disease that causes people to have recurrent and unprovoked seizures. So, the way that they used to try and treat it was by exercising people or...
Can't imagine that worked so well.
No, not so well. So, but now, it's treated with medication with the goal of reducing or stopping seizures completely and giving people seizure control. Fortunately, nowadays there's a lot more research being done about it, so there's a little bit more understanding, but still, again, a little bit of a lack of awareness in the public.
Yeah.
And as we move forward, there are new medicines available. I was one of the persons that received the best care because of 3 years ago, I came across a medicine that controlled my seizures. My seizures... My worst seizures happened when we went on our honeymoon, and my wife, Pam, could tell you about it. It was the first time she recognized a seizure, and through the trauma of seeing it, I actually asked her to go to the Epilepsy Foundation to seek care.
Mm-hmm. So, Pam, what was that like?
Well, we had just been married about 3 days at that point, and we were in Iceland, the land of the midnight sun, and it was 12:30 at night, and Stephen wanted ice cream, not realizing that businesses might be closed. So we walked around outside, and all of a sudden, Stephen kind of stopped, put his arm up, and a loud sound escaped from him, and then he fell to the ground convulsing.
Wow.
And my first thought was, I've been married 72 hours, and my husband is dead.
Wow.
And I was terrified, but I yelled for help. People came out of their homes in Reykjavik and came to our aid. Somebody told us they had a seizure disorder. They stayed with us. We went to the hospital where he was given some medication to calm him down. We went back to our hotel room, and he had another seizure. And I called the paramedics, who came right away, and they gave him some Valium so he could sleep for 24 hours. It was very traumatic, and for a long time afterwards, I was afraid to let Stephen out of my sight. But I did go to the Epilepsy Foundation of Northeastern New York, where I did receive counseling and education.